Mike was really looking forward to doing this one, but I guess he wasn't feeling up to the challenge.
Facebook Live, you failed us.
Your Android failed.
How my Android?
Good morning, everybody. We are in Neptune Beach at the Distrito residence. We're about to get underway with a very cool project again. We've got a patio in the front yard and a new walkway. We're going to incorporate a ramp. We're going to expand the parking strip a little bit so that they can get in and out of their cars. And we're going to be adding an updated landscape. They have already gone and repainted the home and altered they removed columns to give it a little bit more contemporary look out front here. And we will, the really cool part is in the backyard, we're going to be building a water feature. They like to sit out every day on their bench and like to enjoy the birds and whatnot in the backyard. They have an extremely large yard for here at the beach.
So we have 3 Pondless waterfalls sold at the same exact price point. Each one for a different homeowner, of course, but it's all going to happen within the span of like a month and a half. So what we're doing inside of our crew is like kind of like this little competition thing, really. Each one of us gets to design one of those Pondless waterfalls. Game on, we'll see who's the best.
Yeah, Mike was really looking forward to doing this one, but I guess he wasn't feeling up to the challenge.
I think his kitty cat got sick. All right, so this is a cool challenge for me and Brian. Not to have anybody, you know, looking over your shoulder, making sure everything's right. This is just good for us to kind of do our thing, build the pond. It'll give us confidence in the future, you know, when we're doing it by ourselves. Yesterday, we came out here, we got the basin set. Today, we're working on just starting our first fall and working our way up to the top. We're starting to rock the basin. Brian's bringing about 4 or 5 yards of dirt we brought out here to begin with. And we're just gonna get that ready to backfill and everything. I'm gonna go pick up another 5 here at lunch. We're gonna try to make this thing look crazy. We obviously have our challenge or whatnot. This was supposed to be Mike's. So me and Brian are just gonna kind of tag team this thing. I'm gonna focus on the bottom fall. I really like that left frame rock right there. It's really cool. So I was excited to put that in. Brian's gonna focus on the top fall. I know we're gonna orient the first one towards the swing because they like to sit out here and enjoy the swing. So that'll be cool for them to see the top fall. And then we're gonna swing it around down here because facing kind of towards the windows and a little bit towards where their new pergola is gonna be, they're gonna put a pergola in here. And so that should be really nice. Hopefully you get better, Mike. We're sending our prayers your way.
What we're doing here today, guys, I'm getting ready actually for Facebook Live. I'm bombarding David's job, Michael, Chris, and Brian with a Facebook Live. I like to tell, what do I usually do a couple hours beforehand? Say, hey, Mike, I'm coming out for Facebook Live. He absolutely loves that when I do that, by the way. I know he does. Hey guys, welcome back to another Facebook Live. Let's Talk Thursday. We're here with Michael. Get a backwards wave, Michael. Brian and Chris. Chris is in the back. Today, we are doing a check-in on our waterfall competition. We're gonna check in. Today is Chris's. Last week was Brian's. This was actually supposed to be yours, wasn't it, Michael?
Yeah, I fell ill.
Chris, as the man he is, the bad to the bone man right there, Chris. He took over and has started this waterfall build. So they've got it, they're gonna be finishing it up today. So we're right off of Penman, and this is what the boys have for access. We have no machine access, big machine wise. So they literally have this, which is called the Mob, we call it the Mobcat. It's a miniature Bobcat that they're doing all their rock with. You know, we could haul this to the backyard, but it's kind of a tough one. So that Mobcat is saving their butts. So this is their access.
The main idea of the pond was behind you back here, there's the swing. They really like the swing, so we wanted a top fall more directed to the swing so they can enjoy that from there. And then I wouldn't call it a drastic turn, but we have a turn going into the bottom fall. The bottom fall is pointed where a pergola is going to be installed.
Let's go stand over there. Let's go stand at that perspective. So basically what you're saying is this customer has 2 points of view. They love their swing, and then they also love this patio or their back screen in lanai, right? So this is their view, you're saying, on this side?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that one.
Yeah, so yeah, and that fall, so all right, my idea was to use the 2 biggest frame rocks that were cool that I could find, and then make the middle, the fall just be nuts. So
That's
you tell
awesome.
me if we achieve that or not. So
Love that rock on the left.
the left one, yeah, is really awesome. That's my favorite one for sure.
Is that your favorite rock in here?
Absolutely, yeah.
Michael, do you have a favorite rock? He hasn't even thought about it. He's still a little loopy, isn't he?
Yeah.
That one's pretty good.
Yeah.
See, that's what makes the difference. These two are out here having these like internal battles with each other on just if they flip that rock upside down. That might have been a 20-minute conversation or an argument about that one single rock, but it makes it, you know? Teach us a little bit about the Pondless Waterfall. So Chris didn't know I was doing this. Yes, Chris didn't know I was doing this. It's also kind of an employee test here. Chris is going to kind of give us a little education on how to build the Pondless Waterfall, and maybe even why you'd want to build a Pondless Waterfall instead of a pond.
Well, the main difference between a pond and a pondless waterfall is pondless, obviously. So a pond, you're going to dig a hole. It's going to be able to hold the water. The pondless, you just install that basin or whatever. You have a place for your water to pretty much disappear into at the bottom, into some rocks. That's the difference. Is just pond versus pondless.
And you guys notice here, there's just a stream here at the bottom.
Yeah.
He's talking about you'd actually have a body of water, 18 inches or deeper. We always go 2 feet or deeper, but you don't have that here, and that's why it's called a pondless.
So the falls and everything is basically the same. You build it basically the same way, but obviously there's different parts. Like if we were to do the pond, you're going to install a skimmer. There's no skimmer on this.
Versus?
You just have a vault.
I'll show them the vault.
Okay, right here. This is where you put your pump, which makes all the water run. So you got to throw the pump in here, hook up your plumbing, disguise it on the way out, and then it runs out here up to the skimmer, which is under that rock.
Yep, the spillway.
Or the spillway, sorry, the spillway right here, which you can't see.
And that's the point. We don't want to see it, right? Customer doesn't want to see it.
Today we had the Facebook Live out here. So Jason, the freaking owner, put me on the spot and told me to just explain this to random people out in the world. So that was cool.
It was just unfair because Facebook Live kept failing, so you really got put on the spot. So
Yeah,
we didn't get into a good flow.
But it wasn't live though. At least it wasn't live.
Oh, it was live. We only shot it once afterwards.
Yeah.
So we failed. Facebook Live, I'm not going to say we failed. Facebook Live, you failed us.
Your Android failed.
Not my Android. I have problems against Android. But
I don't.
no peanut gallery. No more peanut gallery.
Strongly worded email.
All in all, good exercise today. It's always good to keep people on their toes a little bit, and it made me sound like I know what I'm talking about a little bit there. We've been giving Mike a hard time too, by the way, but
You should. Did you guys stop at Walgreens?
no, we stopped and got us some cigs, but we didn't stop at Walgreens. We've been giving him a hard time, but I couldn't sit here and explain any of this to anybody without him teaching me everything he's taught me. So big shout out to Mike.
Good morning, everybody. We are at the Distritos for a final wrap-up on this project. As you can see here, we've got some lime sizzler firebush. It's that bright yellow plant in the background. We've got some blue days and some loropetalum. And then we've got a couple hibiscus up front here. It adds a little bit of splash of color right at the entryway. As you look back at the house, we've got some new foundational plants, arboricola, trinet on the left and on the right. We've got a holly, oak leaf on the corner. And then we did a whole new entryway, patio, sitting area out front. We've included doing a ramp. The Distritos are getting to the stage where doing a ramp is a little bit easier than trying to do stairs. The biggest thing that they appreciated us doing was that we did a parking step-off area to the left of her car, and now instead of her stepping out into the bare dirt, she has a hard surface to walk on and can get out of her car without having to get dirty. Okay, we are now in the Distrito's backyard. All of this is virtually new. We've got this beautiful pergola that they're using as an entertainment area. We've got this water feature, which is a low maintenance pondless water feature. It has a face that shows to us in the house. And then we've added a bunch of colorful plantings. We've got a bottle brush tree. We've got some Amistad salvia, which is the purple. We've got plumbago. We've got some more hibiscus in the back. We've got some society garlic, and we've also got some salvia. The salvias will all attract butterflies, and the water feature helped the birds in the summer. We've been really dry. We've got some added hydrangeas back in on the left side. And then we added a splash of color around a couple of the trees. We've got some caladiums, and we balanced the hydrangeas on the left with some hydrangeas on the right side as well. But the biggest thing for the Distritos is the fact that they like to sit out here most every day in their little swing over here. And so the water feature presents itself to the swing as well as it does to the house. And that's kind of what's cool about this, because there is a fall that faces directly at the swing, and then it gives them the enjoyment of just sitting here and relaxing and taking it all in. We've added a little bit of planting right here in the foreground. Basically, there wasn't much going on here at all before. And as far as maintenance goes, most everything in the project is pretty easy. They don't have the ability to do a lot of maintenance, but I think they're very much enjoying their project so far. So if y'all remember, this is one of the 3 projects that we've recently done where we were asking for you all to vote and give us your thoughts on which of the water features was the nicest. You can see that on Facebook and also in our YouTube videos. This yard is now flamingo worthy. Nothing says beautiful landscaping more than multicolored flamingos. So if you're interested in getting something beautiful done like this in your backyard, we can help you out. Give us a thumbs up on the YouTube video, like us on Facebook. We thank you for taking the time to watch our video, and we hope to see you again soon.